describe what you see? Okay. Hello, everyone. We are here. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see who's here. Anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat? Ooh, we have one person in the chat. Hello, hello. We are here to discuss this week's news. And National Religious Broadcasters Convention was this week, which was a prime place to go and introduce the world to Plumb Tales. So I went there for a few days, starting with Wednesday night's 53rd Crown Awards, where Dot Connor took home a couple of awards. And that's very exciting for them. They have just signed up. I don't know if you've seen them on Plumb Tales, but check them out. Go to the link, watch their trailer, and here I'll put their poster up. All right. And we did a little marketing experiment to be a walking billboard around the convention. So I'm going to show you this nifty little vintage suitcase. Put the posters on there. This has a battery inside. One day this will become the mobile podcasting station, and I'm definitely will be remembered as the guy with the vintage case and the telescoping well, at this point, telescoping poster holder which will eventually have a camera and an iPad switcher for live streaming. What else in the news? So what is Plumb Tales? And what is Plumb News? Plumb News is curated movies, the kind of movies that some friends of mine and I want to watch, because Hollywood makes the kind of movies we like to watch, but we're quickly offended by excessive language, excessive violence, or pointless violence. Sometimes there's a point. And I have older teens, and they're beyond the years of, hey, let's watch a movie with mom and dad, because they know there's going to be, let's talk about the movie that we just watched afterwards. And they want to hang out with their friends. So what if we started making movies for young adults that were more wholesome, or that we could watch with them? But it's their choice, not our choice. So that's the strategy behind Plumb News, is to see what's out there and also to start talking about what we find. And then Plumb Tales is encouraging. It's a marketing experiment to interact, to create engagement with fans and audience, so that we can take that data to investors and distributors and start building out this model of funders who want this kind of content and distribution channels that will accept this kind of content. And the kind of content we're talking about is sometimes it could be all audiences, but sometimes it's too edgy to play in church. And the church model is all audience movies that can be seen as an outreach, that you can invite anybody from kids, young kids to grandparents, and it's safe for all audiences, and they don't have to exclude anyone. So that model works great for family films and historical biopics and inspirational dramas, but it doesn't work good for the young adults and the older teens that they have other interests. So, and oftentimes that centers around the genres of action or comedy or thriller or even horror. So I don't think any topic is off limits. We want to be responsible for how we present a topic. Just like in the Bible, when you're reading a story, Hollywood makes versions of Bible stories, and they distort the truth, or they add gratuitous language and violence and sex. So there's a responsibility for any type of story, no matter the source. So that's what we're doing. And then the Crown Awards, Dot Connor won the bronze in Best Cinematography and the silver in, and I wish they were here, and I wish I'd done my homework to list it. Let's see how quickly I could look that up. Anyways, we'll move on. I'll put it in the show notes. That's what the other podcasters and live streamers do. They talk about something, they don't have the detail, they put it in the show notes. So we will be adding that to the show notes. So the next thing I would like to talk about this week is Pray for Mason got some love. And let's pull that poster up. So Pray for Mason was also on PlumbTales.com as one of the creators. It's also the guinea pig project that I will be producing as a role model for the other creators as we build out audience gamification tools and pursue this experiment. So the exciting news is earlier last week, a producer reached out to me. Well, he first posted, he's looking for projects for his friend who is an international movie star and wants to break into Hollywood and looking for opportunities. And all the details he listed were specifically me. I couldn't believe the match was so perfect. And so it just felt like a God connection, because I would never expect, if I was pursuing an actor, for this many details to line up. So I can't talk about the details yet, but to me it was encouraging that once I add this to the investor deck, it takes us to the next level and gives us a lot more credentials in the area of packaging. Packaging is when you attach a management team, a script, a budget, a schedule, actors, a director, all the things that reduce the risk in a project. And we already have some of that, but cast was the missing arena for that. So stay tuned as we confirm this lead and advance to adding more actors. And this actor's manager has read the script and likes it. So it's all very exciting. All very exciting. And what else should we talk about? I did talk to you about the unorthodox marketing at the National Religious Broadcasters. So I walked around with this suitcase that had batteries and posters, and one day will become the live streaming. One of the audience interaction tools we'll be developing is this virtual live studio audience. So we'll be creating this technology and renting it out to productions and teaching them how to be that liaison between anyone around the world that wants to be a part of the process, whether for the daring in the writer's room to on-set access to whatever's going on, and maybe there's a stunt, or maybe there's an actor who has some time to talk to the fans via the chat. And then test screenings, put in the chat and send us ideas of how you would want to be included in the process of making a movie. And then the other exciting news is Plumb Tales is currently being funded by one sponsor, and we had a meeting at National Religious Broadcasters Convention with a potential partner. So stay tuned on that. I'll be presenting the investor deck to this partner so that we can build these tools out and serve all the films, all the creators' movies on the platform. So let's see here. Let's put up the info here. If you want to pursue this more, go to plumbtales.com and apply to submit your movie. There's also a share button if you want us to talk about your movie in Plumb News. So the website for Plumb News is plum-news.com. And I'm going to check the chat, see if we have any interactions, any questions. Oh, Andrew, silver for best soundtrack. Thank you for correcting me there, giving me that detail. Andrew Huff is the director of .Connor, and we're very excited he could join us. Let me put that poster back up. This is very exciting. Andrew, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to read that back. .Connor won the silver for the best soundtrack, so congratulations to their composer. And .Connor won the bronze in best cinematography, so congratulations to their DP. That's very exciting, and I hope that gives them some more momentum with their audience and with their distributor. Andrew, put in the chat if it's available on Prime or where it's available. But if you want to know right away, go to plum-news.com, and the issue that dropped this morning, the publication, features .Connor and has the links of where to watch. So Plumb News has all the details about .Connor. So congratulations to Andrew and Jay Huff of Huff Media Productions. Hope I got that right. And I'll put up the link here. Let's see. He says he's doing great. There is a delay on live streaming, so we're learning to do that. So .Connor Webtective, the movie, is available on Apple, Amazon, YouTube, and more. And you can go to .Connor.com. And I think that's all the news we have this week. We're going to be building habits to do these weekly updates for Plumb Tales and bragging about all the creators on our platform. Spot on, Andrew says. All right. Learning the tools. And congratulations again. Look forward to seeing what's next with .Connor. And I'm going to put up the logo one more time, and then we'll just sign out after a few seconds. So thanks for joining us. Over and out. I think you can hear the typing here, but ooh, we have a fan. Clarice Law Air is also exciting. Is also congratulating the .Connor team. Okay, there we go. More to come, and we'll have a new creator on next week. So. God bless you all, and let's make better movies.